My microphone wasn't on. Anyways, what I was saying was that welcome everybody to week 5, the final game of week 5. As you can see, it is Bulldog Brigade versus Silver Slammers. Kind of a jumbled up stuff with settings with the teams. Silver Slammers has 2 subs. One of them being Madman from Spike Steals, and the other being Cypher from Bad Karma. And Bulldog Brigade has Chad C. Chatterson, local resident caster. He's going to be subbing in for MacD. So, no MacD, no MacD, no Blanket, and no Bapo, no Hack. These guys are awesome. They'll do a good job of showing up or showing us what's going on with Val. Gotta so there we go. Gotta mention it's the stream. We are up. We are here. I'm going to try to keep that open. This is gonna be me today. We are, funny enough, on bind. Oh, look at that. It's bind. Boy, do I love bind. Such a great map. I think I may have accidentally off. And it's off. Cool. I love when transit. It's fine. It's fine. We're on bind. Love it here. Love it on bind. We're just waiting on player to get in. His stuff was crashing midway through, and also it's not on loop. So versus something messed up my settings. But as soon as we get our last player, we will start it off. Very excited to finish up this first half of the season. We got stuff in store, plans for second half. We're gonna have some conversations with the moderators to see what we do from here on, and we're definitely gonna try to get those stats updated tonight. So if you're interested on who is where in terms of the leaderboard of the BroLeague Valorant season, we will have that updated tonight. Put out a post on it as soon as possible. Yeah. What else can I do here while we're waiting? I have chat open if anybody's checking that out. I could probably put that on. Wrote that in some Discord. Good music, huh? Good same music we've had all season.
Hey, everybody.
Aha! Yes, we're back. Okay.
You're working?
Yeah,
Sick.
and we have toast now.
Thanks for welcoming me to join. I'm super happy to be here. Who's playing tonight? I totally forget. This was very last minute.
We have Bulldog Brigade and Silver Slammers. Yes. We'll run back
Okay.
through it again. We have Bulldog Brigade and Silver Slammers. Sorry that took so long. We had a bit of a hiccup with players and stuff, but Bulldog Brigade, Silver Slammers. We're on bind. We've got 2 subs for Silver Slammers, Cypher and Madman, and we got a sub on Bulldog Brigade for Chad Patterson is the sub. But everybody seems to be ready. And we can start.
Okay, let's get into it.
Here we go. Bring up the game. Turn those off real quick. There we go. Okie doke.
So,
Star
if
Mark,
I'm
I
not
can't.
mistaken, I think the best people here are like Brimstone, Viper, Raze, and we do see that coming out.
I agree.
the
The
side of
Raze
the
is really
defenders.
good here on bind. Probably one of the better duelists for this map.
Yeah, there's a lot of different places. I mean, advanced race tech, to be honest, just mind blows me what people can do with like the jump packs, just like instantly be in the back line. But there's a lot of places she can throw a grenade that, other agents just can't utilize those kinds of lines of sight.
I think this is the shortest map in terms of from attacker spawn to site. I'm
I
pretty
agree.
sure.
I think this is like a pretty wide one compared to most to make up for that. I would say Ascent is probably way wider. And if you didn't start, like, A and B are obviously on both flanks and the spawn's in the center. So,
yeah,
like, the hypotenuse on that is way longer for sure.
I agree. And it looks like Bulldog Brigade, which is on the left side here, I will set that up in just a second, will know what they want, while Silver Slammers giving us a little bit of a scare there, but they decided what they wanted at the
Waiting
last
till
second.
absolute last minute.
Yeah. Oh, and a Reyna swap at the very end. There you go. Double duelist from the side of Silver Slammers on the right, and double controller from Bulldog Brigade. I will put up their little logos now. That we are,
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, between Viper and Brimstone, you can hard attack a site incredibly effectively. You know, especially like, and I forget which side is which. I want to say A side. You can just totally smoke off heaven with Brim, and I think you even have a smoke left over for like the stack on the right as you're going in, and then Viper Wall can just cut off anything in between.
yes.
And
And
on the other
plus,
side,
with that teleporter
I have
change.
oh, true. I forgot. How does that?
So
Now that has to be better for the defense. No, because
Yeah.
you can get a better line of sight into showers.
you can control showers way stronger, and you can control B long at the same time with one Viper Wall. You basically control both ends of the map with one Viper Wall, which is strong.
I didn't even think about that because the wall goes through it. That's fascinating.
Hopefully, everything goes well with the loading in. We are having some trouble with some character selection. We're good. All right, let's go. Starting off strong here. Bulldog Brigade on attack, on defense, I'm smart.
Yeah, you know what? I had a totally different map in mind. There's no heaven. Actually, no. Yeah, I was right. Okay.
There we go. There's a hookah and an A heaven.
Yeah, I think I did say A when I was talking about heaven.
It appears it's gonna be a hookah take on the side of B. I turned off. I should have brought up. I'm trying to open up stream so I can chat at the same time. There we go.
Definitely think it's harder to hit B with the double smoke combo, but yeah, Raze is incredibly effective at clearing out that first corner.
Big nade from Sonic to try to stop them from taking hookah. The calls are made that they are B. That Mr. Weagle on the camera catches Seal in Garden. Oh, he's gonna throw a molly in there. I think he might catch some. He does. He does a bunch of damage to Seal, but gets naded out. I think he dies to that. He does. The take is underway. Mr. Weagle and Cypher trading an elbow. Invocable catches one.
Shots from Invocable.
It's all down to just a 2v4 here. Cypher.
Raze is perfect timing.
Oh my goodness, it's now a 2v1, all down to Seal.
Timing on Invocable.
Great job from Sonic. Catch two on the flank. And Seal clutches up the round. Great job from him. That was a bit of a brawl at the very end.
Close.
Toast has low
Yeah,
mic
so
on
many
stream.
people went down in 2 seconds. I definitely didn't even keep track.
Let me see if I can turn Toast up.
I can turn me up.
I'll turn you up. It's all good.
Nah, my gain is
Whoop.
already too high.
Okay, I think that's good. Where we wanted it. Toast back up.
Always meant to be.
Cause XS says I'm rooting for Bulldogs. Star Marp says hi BroLeague. Say hi back. As it's gonna be another B push. Everybody stacked the hookah this time though. And there comes the nade from Sonic. Or no, it's a boom bot. Cypher catches that. Mr. Weagle.
It's going to be a tough hold with one down and one on the total wrong side of the map.
Here goes the plant. But
Oh, if
this
Weagle pops out, he might be. Oh, nope, it's covered.
Oh, Invocable's on the same team. Chad concussing one. Cypher catching Weagle. Cypher going in right now. Invocable catching Chad. This is down to 2v4 here. Not 2v1. It's
Viper didn't get spotted by that cam, so they don't know where she is.
It's all down to Bryce guns on the Viper. I think Cypher knows.
Yeah, they cleared hookah, didn't get any sound.
Oh, but the right click. He's going to grab that stinger and try to break out.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's no chance pretty much at that point.
I think he was waiting for somebody to TP with him. Now he's going to run on the site. Will Invocable see him as he goes out into heaven? Nah, because he's going to go back to the tele. And he kills himself just so they can get that money. That was very smart from him. They didn't get an ult point from killing him. And they didn't and he got to die. So whenever the whole team dies, you get more money.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Huh.
on early, it's not a lot, so it doesn't really matter in like later rounds whenever everybody has a vandal. Like saving
Right.
one
Yeah,
vandal
but
is good.
yeah, it's worth it to get rid of the one stinger.
Yeah, the stinger.
Just so everybody has a little bit more.
Yeah. Overall, you get more money. The default push here from the side of
Fascinating.
Bulldog, as they are kind of poking and prodding at every spot.
Yeah, holding every single angle. You know, they're only making noise where they had previously, just hoping to catch somebody on the lurk. But you know, they've been getting to the party late, so they're not even gonna try to push up A side. They're just gonna rotate back.
Was he gonna stay?
And Spike is on B, so
yeah, he's gonna stay.
they can't just walk right in.
Astra stars go down. Sonic ready with a nade. Mosey catching
Jay
seal.
Mosey with an amazing kill.
Smoke.
They know that they're all over there though.
Oh yeah, and
that pulls them away.
yep, one rotates over to was that B on attack, and one rotates over to A on defense. That couldn't have worked out better for the attackers.
Bryce catching Cypher and catching Invocable. Now getting pinched from behind. Weagle comes out from the smoke. Madman stuck in acid. It's now a 1v5.
Yeah, that push just got completely shut down.
Oh, and the reload. Unfortunate for Madman as he goes down to Sonic. That is the first round for Bulldog Brigade. For Bulldog. Am I right? Yeah, that's right. I'm always worried I get
Almost can afford a full buy on defense. It's going to be pretty much even as far as guns go across the board.
Seal electing to go half shields and a stinger. He's going to save this round rather than try to force up the team. Weagle doing the same, but Spectre just a little bit better off with full shield. Look at this A setup right now. It's a full A. Wasted nade, or not wasted nade. Nade thrown out from Sonic. Try to deny that A push. There goes the Sky Flash.
And Bryce is going to rotate off
Sonic
right
catching
away.
one at 10 health. Gets refragged by Madman. Aid from Invocable and the ult from Madman. This Viper smoke is keeping him stuck. Still catching Mosey backside. And Bryce refragging.
Bryce doing a great job just locking out showers. And even helped on the main fight on the other side.
Chad and Invocable staring each other down. No spike down yet. There goes the flash, and one's gonna go to the teleporter. Nice shot.
Oh,
from
Madman
Chad.
can't quite get out of there. And Invocable's trapped too.
All down to Bryce and Invocable cleans it up. 1-3 now.
Oh, that was a fake rotate by Seal. He came right back.
Did Seal have the spike, or did he just rotate?
No. Invocable had the spike.
I guess it doesn't matter if you kill the enemy team, but either way, it worked out.
Yeah, right. No, it was just to bait out the last defender into like trying to chase one down as they get in the teleporter, and Madman was doing the same thing, just watching for that.
Let's save Hero Rifle on the side of Bulldog as a Sonic brings a Vandal. The rest bring kind of a half buy. Dog's gonna clear out Hookah and give him a lot of free range here.
Was he grabbing just a pistol this round? See what he can do with it. This is a tough spot to be in for Bryce.
A lot of util dumped out onto site.
He was a second away from perfectly timing that where no one was looking at him, though. He almost got 2 kills. Easy.
Mosey throwing out the Molly and Weagle in the smoke. The Sheriff can't quite find the kill. And Nate's gonna do a lot of damage.
Try to make something happen.
All down to Chad. The Stinger, long range. Can't make it happen.
Yeah, it's definitely a little farther away than you want to be with that.
Ravenblood saying, let's go Slammer. Paz saying, Bulldogs for the win. Let's go, guys. Timeout from Bryce Guns. Probably a good call here. It says 1-4 start of this half. Just trying to reset the mental. They are working with 2 subs, so trying to get that cohesion early is important. Or
True.
is he?
Yeah, and the economy is really swung officially in the favor of the attacking side.
They've got 1 sub. Sorry, I'm trying desperately to keep track of these teams in my head.
It's a very easy. All right, so who's on defense again? That's Bulldog Brigade.
Bulldog Brigade on the left, the green team.
Okay,
You're green if you're defending,
gotcha.
and they are defending. Bulldog. So
There.
get a minute timeout. Looks like the Silver Slammers are pinging A site. And they also are stacked over there, so it seems like that's what they want to do. But I know Bryce, and Bryce does these timeouts to try to reset the mental and try to get the team back in.
Yeah, I mean it is effective to reset the momentum,
Yeah,
just slow things down.
I think about it a lot like baseball, like when they call timeouts during pitches, right?
Yeah,
There.
I feel like that's got to be like the exact same thing for Valorant in terms of like trying to shake up that momentum.
no, I agree. Sometimes you just get in the zone and you just play better. I don't, we don't understand the human brain well enough, so I don't think there's like an exact science behind how that works. But
Interesting for the Pokeball on the
it definitely, it's not pseudoscience, that's for sure.
yeah. Viper wall going out and Mosey dropping the smoke. Cypher catching Chad in showers. He's gonna back off, bait out a volley from Mosey. Pokeball has the spike and he has his ult. Big kill from Madman to run down Mosey and U-Haul.
Higo pulled that gun back out very late.
Seal going down to Mr. Weagle with the short. He's
Works
gonna
out
get the
for him.
rifle. Cypher catching another from showers. 2 left, Mr. Weagle and
That's a big
Bryce.
deal for Bryce in heaven that he knows nobody's on the flank.
Weagle trying to get the
Oh.
guy. Cannot make it. Have a shot.
Shot man
get them.
almost gave himself away.
And Vogel catching Bryce. That's 1-5 here. To the side of Silver Slammers. Come on, Bulldog, make a comeback. Cows change their name to Pink.
Yeah, they do get the full buy here, so this is going to be a big round for them.
I mean,
If they lose this round, they're going to have to wait a little bit to get that advantage back. Okay.
yeah, Cypher doing an incredible job taking showers there and getting 2 picks while they were planting. Gave him a lot of range on the A site. They're going to try to make that magic happen again on B. As Weagle gets him. Oh, as a
That Raze ult's not going to see anything, unfortunately.
There.
Sonic pinging it, but not quite finding anything. He's going to pull back out his gun. The setup for A site. Bryce Gun's using. He has his ult here. He could try to deny this push. Bosie's going to start running over as well. Sonic catches
Sonic
the
just
drop.
waits. Great placement on that off angle.
Watching that rotate. And that definitely draws Seal back watching the flank. The flashes are going to go out here. Looks like it's going to be a B hit for sure. That nade's going to get Chad. He's stuck in Bird. He is down.
Oh, unfortunate for Chad.
Invocable. Or Weagle in his camp. Gets taken down by Cypher. Bryce Gun's catching 2 though in that cubby. Great job from him.
Yeah, Weagle had the right idea. If he got in that smoke a little sooner, he definitely could have gotten that kill pretty easy. But it's really just a matter of who's in there first for the sightline advantage.
1v2 now. Cypher versus the world here is Bryce. I don't know if Bryce knows. Just killed Mosey in his spawn. They should know he's there. Maybe he didn't make that call. Bryce, doesn't matter. He checks in anyways. A 4K for Bryce.
Yeah, that was an interesting play from Cypher to smoke himself off. I definitely wouldn't have had the confidence to bait or to depend on getting inside the head of the enemy and being like, well, if it's smoked, he won't come that way. I don't have to watch it. Which I'm assuming is what Cypher was thinking.
I think so too. They're very these players are very, very like it feels like a lot of times in this league especially it's come more down to mind games rather than gunplay, which is fun to watch. These guys are very smart.
Sonic was not. He had his crosshair at the sky, and he was looking right at the attackers. He's very lucky to be alive.
Bryce Guns with his ult has full control over Journey. I think he's gonna swing this. He does. Seal takes him down. Chad now maybe using his ult to try to stop. There's a lot of ult to play with here. Invocable in backside. There goes Chad's ult. Seal catching Weagle through the wall. And there comes the Mosey ult. That's going to do quite a bit of damage to Invocable, but Invocable throws out his ult in return.
Yeah, now they got complete control of sight.
Sonic.
Chad's just waiting for somebody to peek. Elbow.
Great shot from Sonic on a Cypher. Sonic waiting out. I think they're playing for exit here, as they were saving. Chad sees him in the tube.
Yeah, Chad is in a dangerous situation. Gets a good gun. About to get swung.
Taken out by Seal. Seal on a 4K here. Might elect to go for an ace. The teleport goes out. Does he follow? He does. And Seal gets the ace. 2-6 here. That is going to guarantee Silver Slammers a even half. As they,
Yeah, this has been quite the showing from the Silver Slammers.
definitely a very good job from them, yes. And I wonder if maybe it's the election to change. You know, they're running double controller on Bulldog, and I'm wondering if that's maybe to their detriment here. It doesn't seem like.
Yeah, I don't think that's
respecting
doing them any favors on defense. You know, because you can just run through the smokes if you want to. So you gotta be playing in the smokes really for them to be effective. But then, you know, once people know you're in the smokes, they just spray them. So
Yeah, which is
over
what
the course of
just
13 rounds,
happened.
you can only do that a few times.
Silver Slammers backing off over to B. See if I can get on those here. Pull up these sight lines as the flash goes out. It is going to be a B push here as the rest of Silver Slammers is stacked up. 2 on long, 2 in hookah. Once we get the execute going, gonna go. That nade might catch Mosey. He throws the stim out. He's gonna take the fight. Can't quite find it. Chad. Flashing Seal, taking out his classic, can't find anything. Weagle catching 1, not able to catch 2. All down to Bryce.
Yeah, Weagle does get 1 on the way out, but with 3 guns pointed at him, there's not much he could have done.
Bryce full health. Great shot on the shot, man.
Yeah.
It's still winnable for him. Full
All
health.
they got to do is just keep spraying, though.
There goes the... Doesn't know that Shotman's up on the right now. There goes the camera. Nice shot from Bryce, catching 1.
Shotman cannot escape.
Shotman, I think, wants to
Gonna
be
have
there.
fight this out. Now he hears him running away, so he's just gonna try to get out of there.
Here we go. Shotman catching Bryce. 26 health and a dream. 2-7.
One thing I'm noticing is that Bulldog is sitting like back on site. Nobody's really playing hookah, you know, and they have tried to challenge A main a few times, but they hadn't pushed those few times. So effectively, they've just been, you know, playing a very reserved defense. And when you have, you know, Rays just to lock down like behind the box on B, there's not very many places you're safe to stand.
You know what? That is a very good observation. I agree completely. That Raze has been so dominant on B. They give them hookah for free. It's just execute on site with all the util dump, and Bulldog can't really do anything.
They're not like baiting any of that out early.
Here comes the Madman ult to try to flush him out of long as he's gonna throw the flash. He doesn't know where he is though. He uses ult. 2 birds from Chad. He's still on the Marshall here. The blind goes out. He gets Chad that time. Looked away. It's the worst
Did
time.
Sonic get spotted by that sky ult?
No. Oh my gosh, there's a flank.
Apparently not.
There's a flank. I want to get to it. Sonic is behind everybody. Can't quite make anything happen.
Unfortunate. Yeah, Sonic needs a little bit more trigger discipline, I think.
And there goes the Cypher ult. Catch the last 3 on Bulldog as they get taken out in the flank. Sonic, a little bit worried about his image from that last play, but it's all right, Sonic.
Yeah, once he gave away his position, you could tell he just something in his brain. He just needed to get a kill.
Taking out Shaman. 1 more down. I think Bulldog right here is just trying to play for some kills. Try to even some stuff up. Madman.
Weagle doing a great job of lining up that headshot on Invocable. He was totally not aligned for that when he swung.
That was it was good that they're picking these guys off, but they really need some rounds right here. I wonder if they are gonna buy this round. The economy of Silver Slammer is just out through the roof right now. I think they have enough money to last through the rest of the half.
Yeah, they're never going to bankrupt the Slammers for sure.
Aggressive B long wall.
And an Odin coming out.
Who's got the Odin?
Cypher.
CO catching Chad on the long play here. Bryce electing to back off. He was playing hookah this time, so he's going to bait out just a little bit of utility here. Still gets taken out by Seal, and who is...
Yeah, fortunately, he's got no backup, and he can't retreat in time.
The rest of the team rolling over.
Great timing from Weagle. He does
Sonic.
get shut down.
Spike planted.
Oh, Shotman on the flank. This is going to be big.
Got his knife out. He's ready.
One enemy remaining.
1 down. 2 down from Shaman.
Oh, and Sonic doesn't know what happened.
A great rotation.
Last round in the half.
Last round, 2-9 here. Can they make Bulldog having a comeback thrust? I agree. If they get one here, it could be the curse. Could be the curse they need. 3-9 curse. Can they make it happen? They really need this round. It's going to be rough otherwise. Weagle going to be aggressive on the showers push, but it doesn't seem like they're going to be going there as...
Yeah, they're finally playing up on B, and they're just opting not to push that way.
Nade goes out on Hookah to try to slow down Seal, but Invocable and the rest of the team are executing on A site. Invocable all the way in backside, gonna push up behind Hookah.
Yeah, Mosey's in trouble here.
Mosey is just getting swarmed. Can get over to Weagle. Got his cam up, and he's in a good spot here to do something.
Spike planted.
A lot of damage on himself. And there goes Cypher with the Odin. Seal catching Chad and gonna walk his way up heaven. Cypher down. That's a flawless round for the side of Silver Slammers.
Switching sides.
Yeah, they got a lot of work to do on the side of the Bulldog Brigade, but they are a defender-heavy team, or attacker-heavy team, I should say. So I think they'll have a lot more success here, but they do have a lot of rounds to make up for. Let's see if they can do it. Shotman having a hard time finding a place for this camera. He had the right idea trying to put it on the ceiling.
I don't know if you can put a camera on a ceiling.
Apparently, you cannot. Oh.
Oh? I thought that would have been cool. All right, that works too.
Yeah, I do think it's a little exposed there for sure, but it is kind of a
I
fun
wouldn't have
location.
guessed it was there. I would have heard it and just never looked. Shotman. Getting taken out by Mosey with a
Mosey with the early
classic.
pick.
Seal
Okable
pushing out.
playing up.
Oh, does catch Bryce guns. Great shot from him. Cypher catching Sonic. Invocable. Getting a little worried there. He's going to try to back off here. Catch Chad.
Seal and Chad just
They're
waiting.
rotating
Oh,
over to
Spike is down
yeah.
on Seal.
Chad can hear it.
Chad knows he's there.
Hopefully gives that call out to
His
Weagle.
team that's coming in. Yeah, they do come around the corner with guns out. So And Weagle's got the distance advantage. Seal's got the frenzy. But he is pushing up to try to take that space.
Here comes the dog. That's going to cuss one.
Gotta know there's more by now.
Chad with his heal out. Tries to heal up Weagle as he catches one, but can't catch another. Invoke through the box. And Mosey catching another. 2v1 here from Mosey. Gotta make this happen.
Mosey's performing his heart out this round.
He is. He's got
30 seconds
two
left.
so far.
He's got 30 seconds to make this flank work. They definitely do not expect him coming from the back, but they are looking for it.
Madman watching. They're holding a two-way cross. Madman very smart about how he...
Oh, Mosey, all of a sudden, they know he's there.
No, that flash didn't catch him.
Oh, really?
10 seconds
I thought
left.
that was the... He can
Comes
do
Mosey.
this. Oh, he comes around the corner with the gun out.
Oh,
the knife
so
out.
close. Excellent try from Mosey.
Yeah.
Seal 22 this game. Great job from him. As he is just
Is he one of the subs?
no, he is the standard for
Gotcha.
Silver Slammers.
Yeah, he's doing incredibly well.
And here we go. B push here, 2-11. Really need this round from the side of a Bulldog. Is that nade's gonna come out? Catch any damage on anybody? I wish I would quit doing that. Does take some damage on a Mosey. There goes the boom bot. That's gonna rip it out with the Marshall. Good
Oh,
push.
Sonic not able to find anything.
Invocable down to 2v5 here. Bryce catches one through the smoke. Much needed. Weagle backing off.
Looks like Bryce is rotating out. Weagle's going to try to get a kill, maybe go through TP.
Player standing.
Gets one shot off, not another. There's Seal. Bryce.
Great timing from Bryce.
Just can't make it happen
Oh,
with the stinger.
unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, I never use that gun, and I've never been more justified in my own brain after watching that.
I agree. I don't like the stinger very much. I think it's only good if you do the 3 burst thing. That's the only time I ever think it's decent.
It took me like 8 months to realize why sometimes it was a 3-round burst and sometimes it was fully auto. I was just confused for so long.
Oftentimes I'll just what are the predictions on how this will turn out? I will not give any predictions because I will not give casters curve.
Yeah, I try to stay as unbiased as possible.
Good refrag from Chad. He
Bryce
catches
is
one.
taking a lot of space here.
It is match point here for Silver Slammers. They win this round, they win the game.
Shotman on the flank again. He was very effective last time he did this. And nobody's looking at him. He could catch Bryce here. But he's finally moving up.
There is no wire. It's interesting because they brought a Cypher. Bryce does not catch Madman. He plays his own smoke. Theo catching Weagle.
Does get a headshot on him, so this guy must be low.
2v4 here. Invocables just barely misses that. Here goes the flash. Gonna be 3 people
Yeah,
swinging.
Madman has 2 health.
Player standing.
Chad
Spike down A.
about to get run
Chad
down
is in
here.
trouble. He's got to swing one of them.
Good try from Chad, and that's GG.
Defenders win.
Anyone up for a
Silver Slammers
wherever that is?
getting bringing a big game in. Good job to them. Cool.
Absolutely. What is their stats this season? Like how many games have they won?
We will talk about that as soon as we get the stats updated, which will be after this game.
Okay.
Let's look at these stats right here. I mean, Seal 25 and 6, Invocable, Cypher both playing all 3 playing very well. Just a great game from everybody. Good
Yeah,
game.
econ rating was through the roof from Seal. I guess that's just what happens when you get that many kills.
But that was a pretty dominant win for Silver Slammers, and yeah.
Absolutely. Look forward to seeing how they play next week.
Well, with that, we got. Let's see if we can get a person from Silver Slammers, and we can interview him.
I'm about it.
At Silver Slammer.
If we take a look at the 2 rounds that the Bulldog Brigade won, I mean, it was one of them was just Bryce got 4 kills. That was an incredible round from him, and the other one he got 2 kills as well. Yeah, so he's definitely the MVP on their team. And as you go through, you can kind of see like most of the rounds. I know there's a lot of close rounds and some that weren't so much.
We are gonna bring Seal in here, and here he is. Hello, Seal.
Hello.
Excellent game from you today.
Thank you.
Gotta turn
You're
you
making
down.
me blush.
Great game. You guys did a very dominating victory here. Uh,
Yeah.
any?
I did not expect it to be that one-sided, but we just kind of had this like momentum going that just carried throughout the game. So
And that's something we were talking about. I think they tried to break that momentum with that timeout early in the game, but it just didn't seem to break y'all's mental. Was it just like a go with the flow kind of thing, or?
it was definitely we were favoring towards B side, but we kept putting a little map pressure on the other side just so they wouldn't keep stacking one site. That was kind of our strategy, and then so whatever was the vibe, whatever site we wanted to go to, and whatever ults they had online. Because when they did that timeout, we realized like, oh, they had these ults online. This is probably what they're gonna do, which is kind of what we started doing after the timeout. We took it a little more a strategical approach because they took the timeout. That kind of was a good timeout for us actually, because then we realized, oh, we should pay attention to what ults they have online more often, and then we started forming our play around that. So it's kind of like we started in a 3-1-1 every round kind of, and then just kind of went with the flow of how the round was panning out, whatever info we got early on.
Now, does your team have strategies for the specific map? Like, did you know going in you were all going to play these 5 people, or do you just kind of
I
go
picked
up
Reyna
day
with 1 second left.
Oh yeah, that's right. You guys all did pick at like the last possible instant.
Yeah.
I didn't know if that was like a ploy.
We had like 30 seconds left on the clock, and we were still deciding, who wants to play Sentinel? Who wants to play Initiator? What's going on? And I was like,
Yeah, I
I'll
thought we
play
were gonna see the double
Initiator, I'll play
Sentinel.
Sentinel. And then I just ended up getting, they're like, oh, just get another duelist. And I was like, okay. And I clicked Reyna because, if you have a second duelist, Reyna's a really good pick.
No, definitely.
And then it panned out.
Well, it's good. A good game from y'all. Good to see that the cohesion was not ruined at all by any substitutes. So good to.
Yeah, the subs are all great. All had positive attitudes, and we all played well with each other. So it was a great time.
Good to hear. That's especially good to hear. Given y'all's track record. So with playing so well, I mean. So,
well, yeah, I guess.
all right.
Yeah, but it was a pleasure to play with the lads today. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for hanging out. Good luck with whatever happens next.
Of course. Thank you. And thank you for hosting.
No problem.
All right, have a good one.
See ya.
Well, with that, we're wrapped up a little bit earlier than we thought. But in 10 minutes, there is it's another finals game for Siege, right?
Yeah, I believe they're in the major.
There's the.
Or I might not be able to call it that. I don't know. That's an Overwatch specific thing.
I mean, whatever they call it, it's big.